Um, uh, Today I'd like to talk about punishment. A lot of people think that there's punishment, or a lot of people have fear of the unknown when people die. They don't know what it's going to be like. They don't know if there's even life after death. They don't know if they'll just vanish into oblivion, into nothingness. They don't know anything. So, out of this ignorance sprouts religion and fear and pain and control. And so basically, one thing I wanted to focus on is punishment. Punishment is the um, punishment is non-existent in the afterlife. I know that this world, everybody likes to punish each other and to have consequences for uh, everything. But on the afterlife, there isn't really any punishment. There's no punishment. Um, the, uh, uh, the way it works is that in the afterlife, there isn't really any punishment. It's just that you're allowed to see. You're allowed to see all your actions and your thoughts, and through your feelings, and uh, through your whole life experience. But a lot of people think that, oh, that person's doing bad, they'll be punished, blah blah blah. But that's really untrue, because if you follow the laws of the other side, you will understand that, again, there's no punishment. Absolutely none. There's zero punishment. It's impossible. It's impossible for anything on the other side to punish anyone that's coming through. It's impossible. Because the only thing that's waiting there is unconditional love. Anyways, so there's absolutely no punishment. Zero punishment. The only people that punish are themselves. So people judge themselves, and they judge themselves very harshly. And so that can be a form of punishment, but there's nothing outside the human being or the human spirit that punishes them. And so religions really market this very well, and they do a good job of it. Um, and the governments do a very good job of it, and everybody else does a very good job of it. You could also go into the microcosm of a family punishes each other, friends punish each other, schools, they all work on punishment. Religion, they definitely emphasize punishment. And religion, of all the things that they preach, they preach punishment after you're dead, which is quite a real arrogant. But anyways, I understand the control method. So it's all a control method, and so anyways, that's the truth. Is there's no punishment on the other side. There's certainly no punishment. There might be some regrets. I mean, people don't live their lives very very well. I mean, there's people um, that live very mediocre lives. That live. I've seen a video of one guy that used to go skydiving every single day or whatever, and go skiing, and he was very rich, and very very enjoyed a very adrenaline life. And he said that was there was definitely darkness there. And and this can be true. I mean, it's to delve into the spirituality of the human being is one way to free ourselves, is to eliminate this preaching of punishment, this punishment of the illusion of death, and the illusion of there being a vengeful and revengeful and hateful God on the other side that tells you you've been a bad person, and he's going to like tell you, you know, this and that, and punish you for your bad and evil deeds. You know, that's untrue. That's very untrue. And I can tell you that it's untrue because I've been to the other side. And to my astonishment, all there was unconditional love. All there was this loving light and this loving energy. And this loving light and this loving energy wanted to erase all the lies that I've been told. I mean, like I said, I was religious before I went into my NDE. So, you know, I believed everything in religion. I believed what I was told. I believed, oh yeah, you know, this and that, and but really, it's. I was astonished that this loving force wanted to erase all the lies and all the fear that's been implanted into our brain, you know, our minds and our hearts, and the punishment that we all, you know, inflict on each other, the pain and the suffering that we inflict on each other. You know, it's like the sheeple hurting the sheeple now. It's the, you know, there's no sheepdog anymore. It's the sheepdog is gone now, and it seems like the sheeple are hurting each other. They're controlling each other now. It's like you don't need that control factor because human beings are now watching each other, and so you know, that's wrong. That's all I'd like to say. That's wrong. And you know, human beings trying to, you know, control each other and throughout whichever means. I want to really liberate people and tell people that all that's waiting on the other side is this loving force, and this loving force is waiting, and it's very very it's trying to relay this message. Through near-death experiencers, through clinically dead people, when they do go over the other side and they get sent back, you know, what is this loving light doing? It's trying to tell everyone in this world, hey, there's no punishment on the other side. When you die, there's just unconditional love, and people just don't get it. I mean, they hear about it all the time. I mean, people joke about it. They say, "Oh, go to the light," you know, this and that. But they joke about it. And they all know the truth. Yet they still fearmonger, and they still work on this thing called punishment, consequences, this and that. You know, this is all a lot of BS, and but this world works on it. This world works on rules, laws, consequences, punishment, pain, reward and pain. You know, like Pavlov's dog. Human beings are trained like animals. They're trained like sheeple to obey and to be robotic and to be enslaved in this ignorant and arrogant society.